Hey everybody, this is going to be a playthrough of the C.P6.3 mission from the Georgian Oil War campaign for the Su-25T. Looking at the mission briefing, we've got a morning mission in the winter. There's a real high cloud layer, so you can get high enough to get above this SAM and the AAA threat for the most part. Invisibility is pretty good. Looking at the allied flights, there are none. Looking at the threats, we've got Stinger, Manpad, IR-guided SAMs, truck-mounted ZU-23 AAA, and Gepard AAA. Looking at the mission planner, the objective of this mission is to destroy 2 enemy groups. We've got an artillery group here, so 4 artillery pieces, and the other group is all the various support trucks and things like that. So we got to destroy these 2 groups to get the mission complete text. We've got a bunch of waypoints. We're taking off out of Koboleti, heading south, and then attacking from the east, and then egressing to the west. You can follow those waypoints if you want to, but you don't have to. Other units in the area to be aware of, to the east of this T-shaped sort of chunk of trees that you'll use as a lineup, we've got a random spawn man pad, so that may or may not be there. Heading to the west, we've got a man pad in here with the target groups. We've got a man pad just north of that, just below this row of tanks south of this road. That's a random spawn as well. Further east, we've got a man pad with a second artillery group over here. And then there's a random spawn man pad up here just south of the second river coming through Koboleti. There's some tanks and then a random spawn man pad is there. Even further south than that, there's this other group down here that's got a man pad, but you'd probably stay far enough away from that for it not to be a threat. So that's it for the SAMs. For AAA, there's truck-mounted ZU-23s all over the place, but those aren't really going to be enough of a threat to worry about. We do have a few Gepards that can spawn. I think these are all random spawns, but we got one here kind of in between the eastern tanks and the target groups. One a little bit further west, even further west than that, and then south of Koboleti along the coast. Probably just stay high enough in this mission because the clouds are high. You'll stay high enough to stay out of range of these AAA pieces. So the overall plan, we'll take off out of Koboleti. You can probably just head straight to waypoint 4. As you get up high, you're going to want to look to the west, find the city of Koboleti towards the south end of that. Find this big T-shaped forest. That's a pretty useful lineup or landmark to use. So as we're coming in from the east, we're going to want to east of the T-shaped forest, past the little village, just east of that, along this road. There's a random spawn man pad there. If that's there, you're definitely going to want to kill that. So probably anchor your wingman out somewhere around waypoint 4, out over the mountains and the forest, till you clean up the anti-air threat a little bit. So after you've cleared that man pad, if it's there, find the man pad in here with the artillery group. That one will definitely be there. Kill that. Check for this man pad just south of these tanks and kill that one as well. And then you're definitely going to want to kill this one in the second artillery group over here. So the best way to find that is just come south from city of Koboleti, find the little clearing that goes to the coast south of the second river. It should be pretty easy to pick up that second artillery group there. And then look just into the city of Koboleti, just south of the bridge for the second river. You'll find these tanks, and you may not be able to spot this man pad, but if you can't see it, it can't see you. So if you can't really see it from the angle you're going to be attacking from, then don't worry about it. If you want to, you can come and kill this other man pad that'll be down here if you feel like it's a threat to you. So best way to do that, find your target groups, just follow south until you hit this other big forest, follow the edge of that forest, and you'll find this other group here. So once you've cleared out all the man pads, if you want to, you can look for these Gepards as well, or you can just plan on staying high enough for it not to be a threat. If you do want to kill them, then find your artillery groups here that you're targeting. Come just northwest of that along the edge of the trees, kill that Gepard. Just keep following the trees and then head west to the river. You'll find that second Gepard, and then just follow the path of the river until you find this third one. So I think all 3 of those are random spawns. You could get all 3 of them. You could get none of them. You could get 1 or 2. So if you want to, you can kill whatever's there. If you've killed all those man pads and you've cleared all these Gepards, and you're really under not much threat other than the ZU-23s, which aren't much threat at all. So whenever you feel comfortable, you can start attacking the units in these this artillery group and the support group. You can use your wingman to do that if you like. You don't really need him because you've got enough ordnance to do it all yourself. So I didn't worry too much about keeping him alive. But if you are going to use him, best thing to do is to lock something up on your Shkval and then direct your wingman to attack your target. If you just tell him to attack everything, he's going to fly around attacking any remaining anti-air threats and probably other stuff that's not important to the mission and either die or just be not useful. So make sure you tell them exactly what to kill. Um, can be a little tricky to spot all of the targets in this group from the eastern angle. So once you've killed everything you can from there, probably shift to the north. If you need to recheck any of these manpad spots, go ahead and do that. But if you've killed everything you could see from the east and you didn't get the mission complete text, then shift to the north and just keep changing your angles until you find everything and kill it. Once you've killed everything in these two groups, you'll get the mission complete text and you can RTB. All right, start the mission. Oh, it's straight to waypoint 4. Got Koboleti on the coast off in the distance. Alright, I think I can see that T-shaped chunk of forest there. So we'll be looking just east of that for a man pad. So I'm going to jog left a little bit to get even a little bit better distance. Yeah, I'm going to anchor the wingman out here for now. Check out the anti-air threat before we start bringing it in. Alright, I'll turn in and start looking for a man pad. If we get the man pad spawn, it'll be right in here somewhere. We got some AAA. Don't see the man pad anywhere, so we'll come up and start looking at the artillery. We got a man pad with them. So I'll take that out, maybe with a 29T missile. If I can get a lock. If I target the truck, the explosion should be big enough to take out the troops as well. Just waiting for a lock. It's getting a little worrisome. And I'll throw the other 2019 missile at something too. Got a little too close, so I've throttled down. I'll pump out flares as I turn away. I can see that line of tanks along the road there. There's a potential random spawn manpad in the field just south of that, so we'll check for that as well. If that's not there, then I'll go hit the manpad in the other artillery group, just so the manpad threat is a lot less. Turn on launch permission override to get a little extra range on these shots. Killing manpads doesn't require a lot of precision. The range will be more helpful. Alright, looking in this field behind the tanks here. See those tanks up there. Don't see a manpad in there anywhere. I'm trying to find the other artillery group up here. And there's their manpad. Kill that. That should be high and fast enough to launch from here. Alright, I'm going to check just south of that second river going through Povoletti. There's a potential manpad spawn there as well. got the second river here, so we're looking for that bridge. Alright, we got the tanks in there. There could be a man pad back in here somewhere, but I'm not seeing it. Maybe occluded from this angle, but if so, that's fine. So we'll go ahead and put a shot on something in this artillery group over here. I'd like to start using my wingman if I could, but at least from this angle, the locks are coming in so late that he's probably not going to be useful. I'll see if I can just climb high and then get a lock on something after I kill this. Send the wingman on it.
Звено, атакуй мою цель. Второй, принял. Второй, работаю по земле. Второй, на боевом. Второй, пуск ракеты. Второй, обнаружена цель. Объект ПВО. 12 часов. Удаление 7. Второй. Второй. Облучение Земли. 12 часов. Второй. Катапультируюсь.
Oh, he already got hit by something. It's okay, I don't need him. There's probably another man pad out here somewhere, but hasn't been bothering me, so I'll not worry about it too much. I've got 10 more missiles left. I think that'll be plenty. Shouldn't need to resort to rockets and bombs. Hopefully all the units are where we can see them coming from this angle. Come out plenty far enough. I didn't see any of the other targets left, so I'll give myself plenty of time to find them when I turn around. Alright, just sticking on autopilot so I can focus on looking for targets. Alright, that looks alive. I'll see anything else alive, so I'll kill this and hope for the best. I guess that was already dead. I don't see anything on this next pass. We'll have to change the angle, probably come in from the north, see if there's something I couldn't see from this angle. We got something hiding here. Right on this next pass, I'm going to stay as high as I can while being under the clouds. I think I'm high enough to dodge any man-pad threat. So I'll risk just putting it on autopilot and flying right over the target area so I can focus on the TV. Try to find whatever else is left here. Not seeing anything hiding in these trees. I don't see it from there either, so I'll just shift north. I'm going to want to check again for the man pad, kind of right down in there. And then any gepards across the middle might be a threat, but just can't see whatever the last unit is. Maybe one or two left, hopefully. Alright, be checking in here roughly for the man pad that could be back in here. Here's the tanks. It's like the man pad was there but got killed by something. That's the other artillery group. Let's see, a little bit disoriented here. Okay. Here. Ah, truck right here. I'm gonna jog over a little bit left to get around this smokestack, but should be able to get the missile in there, no problem. Missile follows the path of the laser, so should follow it right around the edge of that smokestack.
Mission success.
There we go.
All primary enemy artillery batteries
I'll just
have been
RTB now.
destroyed. You may continue to engage targets of opportunity or RTB. Out.
Just trying to drop altitude and burn off some speed here. That'll do it.